Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. In this video, I'm going to share 5 signs that you know that you have raised your frequency, your vibe is high, you're in the flow, and the universe is aligning things around you to bring you your desires. Okay, so let's dive right in. The first one is you have become so disciplined with your self-care. You are just so proud of yourself. You're like, wow, I really have stuck to this. I have not given up. And if I've fallen off track, I'm quickly jumping back on. If you find yourself in this state of, I'm really happy with what I've been doing with my life, this is a great indicator that your frequency and your vibration is on the dance floor with the universe. Because the universe, when it's bringing you a desire or a manifestation, that means you're a match to that vibration and that frequency, and that is the frequency of love. So when you're loving yourself and you're really proud of yourself and you're like, yes, I'm breaking old patterns, I'm breaking old habits, this is so amazing, you're loving yourself. So now you're on the dance floor and you're like dancing with the universe, and that's when things start to drop into your life. And in other videos, I know you guys have heard me talk about how there's anxiety and there's fear and there's stress before something drops in. But a lot of times you're moving out of that fear and that anxiety and you're stepping into love. And that's right when it shows up. Okay, so the first sign is that you are so disciplined with your self-care and it's resulting in you loving yourself even more. The second sign is you are unplugging more often. You are not absorbing as much content. You're not scrolling social media and comparing yourself. Maybe you're watching videos like this and that's it. And that's the only content you're consuming. You're not watching Netflix anymore. You're not watching the news. You find yourself just wanting to spend more time with you and your energy and working on your vibration and being disciplined with your self-care. So the second sign is you find yourself unplugging and being out in nature and just kind of really tuning into what you want to do in each moment. Number 3, you are making divine appointments with your angels, guides, and the universe. This is kind of a unique one, but you're basically setting up a date every day with the universe. Maybe you're waking up and meditating. Maybe you're going on a drive and talking to your guides and angels. Maybe you're coming across a dime on the ground and you're pausing to thank the universe for that wonderful abundance. And I don't know if you guys know this, but abundance is abundance. The universe doesn't know the difference between $1 million and a dime. It's all love and it's just all abundance. It's giving you something. So in that moment, we need to treat everything like it's the greatest gift and be so grateful for the small things. So when you make a divine date with the universe, you are showing gratitude and you are being so appreciative of what you have already and what is being brought to you. It's so incredibly fun to set a date with the universe. I like to do my dates in the morning. I wake up and I tell the universe, move me, where will you have me go? What will you have me do? Who will you have me see? And what will you have me say? And every morning I say this, and it is wild when I get to my bedtime routine and I'm recapping my day and all the good that's happening and who I connected with and what did I journal about and who came through my phone with a wonderful message to share some sort of magic in their life. I then look at in the morning, I didn't know that that was going to happen. I didn't know the magic of the day. Here's a quick example. I went to dinner on Friday night with a friend and it was awesome. And we were going to this one restaurant. We got there and it was super crowded. So we were like, all right, let's pivot. Let's go somewhere else. I put it in their court and they decided. So we met at this other restaurant. It was an awesome little pizza joint. And my best friend's kids showed up. There's triplets, and then they have another one. His name's Luca. So the triplets and Luca all showed up with their grandparents, and I see them come in, and I'm like, full body lit up, like, how divine is this? I was supposed to be at a different restaurant, and I was not supposed to be here, and here I am getting the greatest gift. These kids are like my second family. So I like snuck out of my booth, and I like kind of crept up behind a waiter while he was like about to show them to their seats. And then I just poked my head out and they like lost it. They were like, they're like, did you plan this? Were you supposed to be here? And I was like, no, I was like, the universe aligned it. And these kids are very much so believers in the universe. So I can say that to them and they get it. So then they knew it was really magical that we just happened to be at the same place at the same time. And that's what the universe does. And when you make a divine date every morning with the universe and you say, move me, where will you have me go? Who will you have me see? What kind of magic are you going to bring me today? You're asking for magic. You're asking for manifestations. You're asking for a happy life. So the third sign that you know that you're about to receive fun magic in your life is when you're creating these divine dates. You're setting aside time to connect with your guides, your angels, or the universe, or God, whatever you like to call it. The fourth sign that you know manifestation is on the way is you have been so clear about what you want. And maybe you're focusing on one manifestation right now, or maybe it's just two, maybe it's 10, but you're just finally really clear on what you want. You're not wishy-washy. You might be having experiences where my one friend, she's looking to move, and where she's looking to move, she had another person in her reality tell her, oh my gosh, the market is so bad, there's no places, they're so expensive. And my friend immediately messaged me, and we were like talking through it. We're like, no, we're not gonna subscribe to that reality. We're gonna believe that if she wants to move there, she's gonna create that new apartment for herself. She's gonna put it out into the universe that, universe, I know you're going to bring me a place to live if this is what's right for me. And we don't subscribe to other people's perception because we don't know what their energy is like. We do not know what their vibration is like, what their frequency is like. And speaking of that, let's dive into that real fast. Your frequency is a deep core, it's like your belief systems. Okay. Your vibration is your current energy right now. Like, are you high vibe? Are you low vibe? Your vibration can go high and low, but your frequency is more of like, it doesn't move super a lot throughout the day because it's the core of who you are. So here's an example. If you're driving along the road and somebody cuts you off and you just have this innate compassion for somebody like that, you're just like, oh man, they just don't know any better. They're not very kind drivers. Or maybe they're in a rush, or maybe they're going to a hospital. You're just innately kind and you understand the happenings that might not be good or people might not be acting in good character. Your frequency means you get it. You're on a strong frequency of kindness and compassion and forgiveness, where your vibration, in the moment, your vibration could still be low. You could still be annoyed. You could be like, man, this person just made me have to slam on my brakes, but I get why they did it because your frequency is good. So can you see the difference? And we always want to make sure our frequency is on point because that's the root of who we are. It's our belief systems. It's how we show up in the world. We make 80 to 90% of our decisions from our subconscious. And that is your root. That's your belief system. So when we are being clear with the universe from our belief system, we know we're worthy of receiving this desire. We're being clear with what we want. We're telling the universe what we want. So my friend looking for that apartment, she had things come into her reality that were trying to knock her out of the flow. Like that friend saying, oh, there's nothing available. The market's so bad. She's not going to let that kick her out of being clear with what she wants. She's going to say, no, I know there's as many possibilities as there are stars in the sky. And if I can co-create my reality with the universe, then I believe that something good will come from me. And I'm going to be aware that whoever is giving me advice, I'm going to be aware of their frequency and their vibration and learn to not subscribe to what they're believing in, because their belief system might be a low frequency. Okay. So you have to use your discernment. Okay, so let's quickly recap. The first one, we are being so disciplined, right, with our self-care, and it's resulting in we're loving ourselves and we're so proud of ourselves for being strong. The second one, we are unplugging more from social media. We're not absorbing or comparing with other people's content. We're just spending more time in nature and really tuning into what we want. The last sign that you know your manifestation is on the way is when you find yourself saying thank you a lot. And not thank you to other people. You're thanking life. You're thanking God. You're thanking the universe. You're like, my house is nice and cool right now. Thank God I have air conditioning. Thank God I have a car to drive in. Thank God I have a beautiful couch to rest on. You just find yourself, you're so grateful for every little thing. And yes, we can be grateful for the little manifestations coming in, like the pennies and the dimes, but what about everything? What about your health? What about your eyes? What about the people in your life that are texting you and thinking to say hi to you, and the people that show up for you and listen to you? You're just so incredibly grateful for every small thing that you already have. And you're kind of like, I don't need more. I don't need to go chase this bigger life, or I don't need to go chase $1,000,000. I have everything I need right now. And I can see how it was all brought to me in this moment right now. I can reflect back and look and see how it all worked out. And I'm not going to stress about something that I'm trying to create and whether it's going to come in or not. I'm just going to be really happy for what I have. This is when you really know you're in the flow. All 5 of these signs mean you're on the dance floor with the universe. And it is literally a matter of moments, hours, and days before something comes in for you. And if you're feeling stuck and you are doing all of these things that I just mentioned, it might be good for you to leave your environment or to purge something in your environment. This will be a little bonus. A bonus sign that you know something is coming, or if you want to take action to start creating some magic in your life, go on a vacation, take a trip, leave your environment, go do something different. Every time I go to the beach for a day or two, I always have a new manifestation that comes in. And also, anytime I purge anything in my house, there's all these pockets in your home. There's these pockets of energy that you don't even know are there. It could be old food in your fridge. That's old energy. If you move that out, all of a sudden things start swirling like a tornado in your house, and you're like, "Ooh, this feels good. Energy's moving." And then the universe, you're sending that energy out, right? Like the tornado, you're swirling it out. So then something has to come back in and fill that space that you just cleared out. It could be a drawer, it could be a closet, it could be your clothing closet, it could be a dresser, it could be all of the shoes in your entryway. Go put them on a shoe rack in a closet somewhere. Do not keep them out where all of that energy that your feet held throughout the day is sitting in maybe your entryway where you're greeting people. You don't want that energy there, okay? And I highly recommend using lavender water or Palo Santo or sage to cleanse your home, open all the doors and windows, go over each door and window and tell the universe, absolutely no lower vibrations are welcome here. Only the highest and whitest light, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you create that space in your home. Okay. So the bonus sign is kind of 2, but you're going to do like leave your environment, but you're going to leave your environment and you're going to maybe purge something. Look for a pocket of energy that's old and stagnant in your home, whether it's clothing, a drawer, old pillows. Get rid of them, donate them, and open up space, and maybe leave the space open for a couple days to tell the universe, all right, I just needed to do that. I needed to feel lighter. Because when you feel lighter in your energy field, that's when the universe really starts to bring things to you. All right, lovies, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you need help learning about all of this, I would love to coach you one-on-one. Everything's in the description box below. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.